Hey everyone, today I'll be showing you how to utilize the page setup options for printing on a Windows MS Word. And here's how. To adjust a page margins, navigate to the Layout tab in this page configuration. If you notice that there are built-in margins, you may choose each one individually based on your needs. At this point, I have chosen the narrow margin. You can see that when I click on the final column setting, the gap automatically changes. If I click in this manner, the gap also automatically rises, putting me where the cursor is and allowing me to start typing the text itself. Thus, you can select all of the margins as needed from this point on. You can choose custom margins here, and when you click on it, a dialog box will appear. I can adjust all four possibilities by simply increasing the bottom and seeing what happens there. If I click on any of the 3.1, 3.2 options, you will notice that the space at the top rises. The next step is for you to print this out and decide whether to bind it. I will try to raise the size of the gutter and you can watch what happens. For now, this is the size of the gutter. If you want back-to-back print, you have to select as multiple pages from here. You can select as mirror margins. Similarly, you can choose between this portrait and this landscape depending on what you specifically want. For example, if you want a printing, you can use this portrait. If not, you can use the landscape option. I will just click OK, Setup Second from here. You can choose between portrait and landscape orientation to change the same thing. I will choose portrait orientation for you. Accordingly, if I choose the A3 size option here, you will notice that the size changes. You can choose all the options from this page if you find that you would like additional page sizes, and you will receive this document. Therefore, you can choose the same document size from this location, such as this A4, A3. You may still adjust the page size if you'd like. I will just make the necessary changes and see what happens in the preview. As you can see, the page size is changing automatically. Similarly, if I adjust the page size, it changes automatically. I simply need to click OK, and the page cell will immediately adjust to the new page size. Now, while this was all about the page setup, the reason I wrote printing above is that when you want to print, the same options appear again. This way, I can just go to the file and click the print button. Thus, if I click the print button, you will notice that the first set of margins is what you are currently seeing when it is mirrored, and the second set is what you see when you select the custom page size. A4, A3, A5, legal, as well as the page orientation, portrait, and landscape. You can choose any of them, and if you click on this page setup, you will still see the same dialog box for margins and the paper itself. For this reason, I have written as page setup and the printing part 1. So these are the three things. I will just go back. And that's it. This is how you utilize the page setup options for printing on a Windows MS Word. I hope this helps. And before we say goodbye, please do share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.